Hi, welcome to another video. Well, when you're debugging in Zero Brain, the one thing that you really need is for the environment itself to be as close as possible to the GUI with what it's going to be working with. So let's take an example. Let's go and have a look. In fact, we'll look in the screen load script first. Now right at the bottom I've stuck a fictitious function called myfunc, which is just going to return a text box. So let's go in this nice button here in our left up script, and let's just pretend that function requires the machine to be enabled. So the first thing we want to do is enable enable, I'll bring it up there, enable, and to use this we're going to need the inst number and obviously a 1 to say we want it enabled. And then we want to run myfunc with whatever arguments it is. Now the screen load script is, everything in there is global. It will work around the whole of the GUI. So if we run this file, everything should be okay. But if we run it, you'll find it doesn't even know what our inst is. So it's not very global within the debugger, so it's not running in the correct environment. Now, a nice thing that is within Zero Brain is the ability to run another file when you go into debug mode. Now, Mac 4, every time you come out of the screen editor, it saves this file here called screenscript.lua. Now really you should be able to tell it set a start file, and is what it will do is when you press F5 it should run that file first, but the problem is it can't activate the file. Now if you was to load the file and go back to this one and do exactly the same, do your F5. Have I pressed F5? No, hang on, I'm going to have to try again. F5. Now, it's what it's going to do. It's going to want you to step all the way through that screen script.lua. So as a workaround to get your environment in, well, this is the way I've been doing it for a long while. You can get rid of that and we can use something else. Now we've already got a command in Mac 4 and it's called in editor, in editor, and if that is equal to 1, then is what we can do is a do file. So in that do file we can put our screen script, and it's a .lua file. You need to put your extension in there and we can do it like that. So let's step into our file. Yep, it's in the editor, so it's going to do that. So we can enable our machine, which is done, and it will then run our myfunc. And that should be the end of debugging. So that now brings your debug environment just like your GUI would be. You don't need to keep declaring your instance and, you know, rewriting functions, loading modules within it. You just need to use those 3 lines at the top of your Zero Brain editor. Well, that's it. I hope I've bored you enough, and I'll see you in the next video.